good hands. You can always rely on this guy when the going gets tough.
Welcome back to Green Flag at the Breakdown. It's time for a one-on-one chat with a big bear of a man. Let's meet Mark Lambert. So Mark, you've been at Quin's for 13 years. That's a fair old shift, isn't it?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
You made your debut on the same day as Nick Easter, is that right?
I did, yeah. We signed him from Oral. It ended up being the year we went down, so it wasn't particularly a great season for us. Yeah. It was him, not me. You'd be in the academy and you didn't train with the first team, you barely ever saw them, you were on different schedules, and all of a sudden we had 3 injuries at tight head and I got shipped in. And then I was playing that weekend and, you know, I'm in the change room with Greenwood and Voss and all those legends.
So in that time, from terrified kid in the change room full of legends,
yeah,
you've become a senior player. You've just been here forever, and
if you hang around long enough,
if you stay long enough,
then you get the title. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting for me because there's a lot of guys at the club who've been here for a very long time, and I think a few years ago when we won the Prem and we had, you know, those successful few years, that was a group that had come up all together, and there's been some change in the last couple of years, but there's still a lot of guys that have been around for a long time. But I suppose the thing for me, which is slightly different to a lot of those guys, is other than the odd moment here or there where I've been in international setups, I've never taken that next step. So this has been me, this has been my life for 12 and a half years now, and I've lived it every day, and I'm pretty sure I've got quite a good idea of what the club is, what makes it tick. I'd like to think that I'll look back on my career and just think that I've been incredibly fortunate, really. It's just brilliant down here. Ever since we've been in these facilities, we used to call our room the dungeon, but we had you were all split off into little areas. So the front row had their own change room, the second row had their own change room, and now it's the whole squad, all in one massive change room.
Yeah.
A few of the young boys really enjoy using the gym a lot. It's a student setup there. I don't know.
I never liked public gyms because they're always really attractive, other people in there, and they really distracted me from my work.
Yeah. We just find a dark corner somewhere and pretend that we're on our own.
It seems that anyone can be themselves in the Quin's environment as long as they deliver.
100%, and that's us at our best, without a doubt. You're always going to get guys from different environments, different backgrounds, who are just different people. And we're at our best when we don't stamp that out of people, when people are allowed to be themselves and be individuals. And that's ironically what brings us together as a team. We embrace each other's differences.
One of your young second rows had one of these top knot sort of Ben Foden hairdo. Ben Foden, I mean, I don't like the top knot, but Ben Foden could probably do whatever he wants and look fantastic.
He's a good-looking man.
And I resent him hugely for that. But this young second row, I think you can accept people, but that's too far. I think someone needs to have a word with them.
There's a certain irony that you and I are here discussing top knots, given our hair situation. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that, mate. You've got to draw a line somewhere.
Do you absolutely view yourselves as the sort of team that should be up there? You should be top 4 at the end of the season.
The league at the moment is unbelievably competitive, and no one's got a divine right to be in the top 4 or top 6. But we know that if we go out and play as well as we're capable of playing and have done in patches already in the first 3 games, we think we can take on anyone on our day, and that's definitely our aim.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks for chatting, mate.
Cheers, bud.